and Omsika will be Asian no more. And yes, the kind of chi, the mini creek, shan, bata, until the Okula in the full glare of the police. And Omotwa to Matu. And the Omokoyeno and the Copa Branch in a rational in the hospital. And I'm referring to another higher hospital. May to say Oji Ayalasha, he's responding to treatment. Now, you really know, when you're kind, yes, sir, it's Wabuba, and I got the cartridges, you know. Mako 77. And it's style or what? The Ama police, you know. Now, all this, you know, near Mekana say, police in half or no, they should be up and doing. Especially as soon as hot out one. You didn't say a Pidiano election draft. A volatile place, you know. I will say, for a money down. The reason the cost party ring and buy anything.
Yes, I know that I made by baby shower, no, sir. I mean, I'm ranting a D car bar or no, one more bar on which purpose? One more bar some bad day.
Yeah, a coffee ring and buy anything. Registration, yeah, party, you picked intelligence, say. And the Kupoku would inject free assistance for them registered to Abamano. And you were the near share Western region, also in particular, Boaco and Asarenso. These three places, you know, and offer minors, Eddie Free or Adam Burson for South. And we hear a Fidianoa, you trade you here, and this one, oh, you'll be 2000 and Penny Empire, better than we will not them. Minimum, your presidential candidate, who wants to know our winning. If the NCR classically analyzing the whole issue, say, there's no way you better allow Maakye and Akosua and no resistance, you know, and they better be the dream. Me on Saturday, me call her, me call her, and say, Baku at a bar, no free Benin. Those before no, a man or man china question. I call her back also. I planted over 17 years, but me papa say, since now 18 to my register. Police before the man call man question. So in my presence, my attention was drawn to a girl almost a to pre-affirmation. And I'm a catcher, district police commander. I hear so Lieutenant John operated. Say Akwalawi, Nigeria is eligible to be registered. In fact, almost free Akwalano. And a police woman back where friend doctor or interview girl. Girl no can claim. We share video of it or can play it over affirmation. And the Kumi can say, Okobo the date of birth about 31st October 2007. That is about 17 years. And our Baba register. And I'm a catcher police before they should take the girl for questioning. And yes, I interview who because our constituency is very volatile. Because me as a regional officer, means now say NDC for back office for minors. Now guys money registering and challenging, money registering and challenging. Because the challenge, you know, so all the two of these is about 95% there and the parliament in the card of in the end, so no interest in saying justice must prevail. Police commander and some organizers with the election to move to me and to say, in T say Obi said the echo reaction na police fortune o ja punch ni jani ban man ko o ti baby I am say dia e dem from running near juma na re ya na mo mama tension be here enti the free office order na mi ko jina e dia dia za ana mi say my boys no a hold boy bi almost o free asanwe so a omunimu no ya o free your consequence di mo e de boye kikiri o na for na patai ye de ni na ya hoso e di yakoto mo bi kula gira achi bia bia se a me gira me ka buto ye di ye ti ya na se nkofo ba ko nkofo di adika ba o mo be hwe koye o mo koye o mo ba no e ne tu no e se asese e di egumo a o mo ko pra brand e fer Batman.
I think the assertions are that NDC for no were Barson minors a wo mo ba be register. And then because of a yet resistance, nobody imagine said there be more men kosunti. Those people were sent as a backup. Said, "What more me heard the air koso, right?"
Sanity. Erikupoku, ane Yura calling Zelda. and they orchestrate this idea. No, yeah,
but a certificate, maybe Eriko Poku,
like Colin Zelda,
maybe Eriko Poku, I will bone day. No, hello, Andrew. Yes, I'm picking issues, no one after the other. A certificate South, for Collins Dowda, and this is where the incident happened, right?
No, it's not for South.
It's not for South. Okay,
yes.
And it's not for Eriko Poku, and one assembly see.
Yes,
I see.
And so, Collins Dowda car, and this are hooligans, you know, every Mohammed. In fact, because of some police issues in the details with the trouble thing, no more monitoring on Mohammed zone. Baby, speaking of no. And now say ma mo down mo. Omudu na say hotel no ko ra hotel ko yi to the car ni mu. At the back, kukum it's na for south no.
Yes, but you are not there, Anna.
Say police is also pretty intelligence. Well, me asem no ni po nyina ne say about 2-3 months ago, meaning the media went silent about this serious case, and then Mr. Kanwasema concerning what Colin Zelda and Eriko are doing in our. When you say I'm not going to buy, I'm not getting now because of video. Or from a meeting about 2 months ago, that meeting, nothing. This agreement because of Emma told to it. Emma Colin Zelda and crying about quiet finish with their mind. Then we were Colin Zelda, see what me. The police did not say anything about it. So today, with his car, an experienced politician like Colin Zelda, which made the car, and my hooligans, a podcast register, that's a Sacrano evidence, Mako 77.
So far, no, Mumon Crawford, there will be a Huanka, right?
You go for make us a bad man. Over to China, as you do the hospital.
But the condition to say,
well, Nyamiti or responding to treatment.
What is the party in the half for doing about this?
Party, you see, you're going to pay for money. Almost so, and I'm to be so much to die, also, Omugusa, Omutu. And you better say, you better you rather Dambuchi. And then you papa can data, and then pay for county. You are General Secretary, Jackson from Ponkodia, and then National Chairman, you are 17. As we see 24/7, they are in constant touch with us. Almost share on mind the right direction and therefore. Yeah, make you know, say, soon after out of one ma, who walk on 2 more. And they present for the region of the semi or their shame in Yamano. So the overcut and the battle in a year large Mahmoud Baumia. You want to live back at the quarter kind and funny teaching. The best thing in a young Kamum, now you near Wukumasi and crime. Yemresi in Metwaba, Yem Fan Share, the Kufadu and Moniam. Now, you did NDC for next year. Sabi, Ayakayaka, the Mudi Kumu. In the tenure of John Damani Mahama, Yanankadana Pokran to Masachra, Ne, Umusubano, Sabi, yes, I say, you saying, what did you cry at the end of you? And then Musubanaki, we don't have to make mistakes and we don't have to take chances. Yin Emress in Nabua, Nian Foba, Amayura, Alaji Mahmoud Baumia, and Swana Mamoso, Senabaya, Asubia, you won't see, a bit to me, Apostle Edamai.
Andres, and draw registration course, so and open so registration because right?
Sure. I'm even on my way to the registration center assisting.
I say, Andra, how was the processes like?
Well, Andra, no process, no, yeah, concerns, areas hard to reach, a mobile team, a movie from one place, a mobile and it was very, very calm. Almost me a co process, so. Sana district center of the NDC for better to Juno and IGP and man no ADC security and a very, very calm one. And also exercise it's me course. It's in a shame in the course. Let me and then Mofano at me actually.
Very well. Andrews, I'm grateful for your time, and I'll pay. Maybe any of I wedding come off. Why?
All
right, thank you. Andres Frimpong, a regional communication director of the New Patriotic Party in the Ahafo region. We're trying our best to reach out to the NDC in the Ahafo region to get their side of the story. Now, I don't pay any wedding. This is part of our update. We bring you the latest. Now, registration air cost in Cape Coast. Please, aside some incident, so say they are not so much happy about but that particular event. The Ashanti region, so Edujama, we are equally told say Basabasaya Kakranso, and all of this, put together. The police has issued statement indicating say, the air cost, the public must be warned because wamuso more. One more ebecho. It is only 8 o'clock. Numbers near 05505969290, 05505679229. Kwacho fa wadwen training ina no fa so bra ye beje na yaken kan ni ina no edia ma. Me de Kwame Appiah Kubi. Yani kodeo ebedin komo surely na as they are observing the registration exercise, any money be a air cost no yene wo ede ho enkomo. Electoral Commission efrasia one more air publishing the lists and then the numbers one more air capture so far in this registration exercise. Surely we'll take you through that. Na afe yama what the Electoral Commission is reporting in terms of figures on Nkrofo. One more etimi a capture one more so far on regional basis. Any figures are a free no more ever now. Andra in a Facebook post, Dr. Manebuama, director in charge of election for the NDC, challenges some of the figures Electoral Commission put it out on their website. Now, what you must say, tabulations, any calculations, Electoral Commission publishing is far more different from a year, the Dabonte, and then obviously, all calculated figures, Nankasa, Electoral Commission publishing in some regions, figures Libya Bekao, in other regions, it be Swati, and then totally non so the SSA 43,000, not one water so about 20 something thousand, and now the discrepancies, idea. Dr. Omane Boama raised concerns, former minister in charge of communication, and then now director in charge of election for the National Democratic Congress. We will get to them shortly. Na yene wamo Eddie and Komo. Richard Yamfa, Dr. Omane Boama post and to so or say Electoral Commission of Ghana 19,267 must be the total registered and not 25,000. And yabema figures no surely na yede egoso. Or say who is adding up the figures at the EC's headquarters? The Electoral Commission of Ghana must answer the discrepancies, and we will tell you more surely. Na afe yama wetime ehu. Now at the end of a year, Day 4, Electoral Commission said one more are registered over 58,614 Ghanaians. One more to me a capture Wamudino Ede Abba a year abatuo and womano eso. Now, Oko region by region, they give you the details. Greater Accra is leading after Day 4 with some 17,837. Then you come to the Northeast region with some 3,948 persons are one more etimi a capture one more. Then Upper East is 6,691 captured so far. A year registration processes emo. Mamenko ahomane so na mene apreku late any enkomo wono regional communication officer for the National Democratic Congress ewo ahafo apreku ochemeka. Good morning. Kessben senior to saying very well. Now so far no processes in terms of registration no send AC call ewo ahafo
yo mini dedika ma menchia na menchia watifo menchia Ghana for
Kessben 92.9
Mr. Sobia called Kessben or Bombay or Bombima. You are John Dramani Mahama. The most of our time over free museum as Azaria Kokena.
Very well. Yes, meet you.
A free brother Electoral Commission, a registration or a half of mandate. Now, I should be a mapa. Until now, no unfortunate incident. I see, Kuku. Now, the fire by me, a security for any both political party issue NDC and MPP. A catch very say.
Maybe Appiah Kubi no so, but for clarity's sake, Kukuom no a falling within why constituency. Is it Honorable Collins Dauda and I say Eric Opoku?
Honorable Eric Opoku constituency.
Okay, and that is Esunafo, right?
Esunafo South.
Esunafo South.
And you are allowed to consider a certificate South. Now, the whole question of South. Obe pie a certificate South. No question of North. And some of question of South. So there is a constituency here. And as a municipal, a fall within the regional capital. At that, you are allowed to consider them Peshiaso. And you will go to Peshiaso and Temwa. Currently, the Watisa National, you won your oil and Honorable Bobby.
Okay.
Deputy Minister for Sport, the constituency.
I think to meet you. Yes.
Kukumbono, a police reform, I have on better security than to more party be and funny security. Party in our education. And Jay Banada, Ukwada, Yawada, Yada, Apunye, or Homaka. Until now, no memenda. A bobe nundu. A conundu a permanent. And you who say group one. A way no associated with the regional minister. Ebaho. Only dano is well known. Oh, yeah, I have to mention myself announcing. And one, Akwasisofu. Obi or this operation or a criminal. One, Akwasisofu. The rest of the members no were masked. Or masked is a mask. Eba a registration center. Now, nonsense is dealing into a bank of a line. Move was who film. My own register film. But this is not the first time Americans are announcing how this is, man. In 2020 election, I will let you consider them officials. ABC. We lodge official complaint to the military patrol team. To my utmost surprise, as my officer said, we are under their control. The one you also come to power now, the American Kessben. So the question I ask is, who is announcing you are under his control? A criminal.
Be Appiah called to be unpronounced this or a criminal.
Anti
Kowanim natural was a momitio.
Maybe German, as my can remember why I say, you take on 4 Kajanium comfort, that I'm not a sentence in a friend comfort. One day, somebody has been caught red-handed engaging in criminality. Yes, a court to cancel, like I said. And they took on 4 Kajanium movie empire comfort because the court and judging. Obaho, a being per issue. A pam nipa if we registration center for Momonia registration. Nipa change a by ombe registration center. Ombe register. Of a pam womunina. Not district commander of police. District DNA who the airport. These people are well known people of more community. What is now pam? And you know, assembly member when electoral or this alcohol about the friend actor, honorable actor, NDC coordinator or that electoral Abu. I'm a police for the police man lodge official complaint, man police medical forms on Funko Hospital. The guys were still there, they never ran away, they were still standing there. Regional minister, any MC who double as a parliamentary candidate for MP, Ebaho. And police for us from Kansas, we move back on it, well known task here. As to the regional minister, no catch a regional minister, no Moncasa no Monco. Come president, then they will moyen. A how? Regional minister no much holding come ANC between regional minister and MC no nobody knows. Regional minister and MC are equal, no more so elbow. BNI, any police commander, no. Who says uncle for no farm, well known people, more community, no. Almost our call, the people is local, almost had trace from some register, MC and the fair them.
BNI officers, no, any police commanders, no, and Crawford near Sake or Mono, as I call mobile.
So, register. And then them say more. So, one palm of not police for another from register. The one of the a Boo assembly member, a Boo NDC coordinator, attack a regional youth organizer, who constituents to our agent, a boom, Kwana mobile register, and more, we can. Almost police for any and Emma police for call for reinforcement from their region. And I'm my region the reinforcement echo. Still, they were still there. No motorizing the past. The police for no arrest was made. No even attempt was made to arrest the back. So it was around 5:30. And this account was the account of the regional police commander. The regional police commander own account. It was around 5:30 when we said cars, and they perceived those people to be NDC. The cars never had police for the beginner support some man. No, I'm saying maybe because one of them on behind. So I'm now maninko. The police for the general among them, the MPP cars and one, and the so-called perceived NDC cars, no, we know among them. A cars on now maninko. No, I'm down when in an MPP cars move back a two car. At the cross on some moment, or two car and the cross or mana, or be a car or shot you a personal or shot or shoot directed at them. Now, unfortunately for him, not personal, a local manufactured person. We go to 1, 2, and a bullet now, and our sign allude. No more Russian from better person. And you know, I'm not one of your honor like Condor and which was it, or Munia and Ombra. And now you're quite normal say. Casting you know about on a peaceful cast of no man, no one. They think that I can't about where alleged corridor, so they want to verify. That was the invitation extended to alleged corridor. It was one on a rich season or anything.
My clarification here, and I mean, ocean narration, I would my yenena NPP tax. Abba, supposed NPP tax, what you must say, I mean, allegedly, one more affiliated to the half original minister. Wamwaba abe create chaos at the registration center. In fact, Mwankasa mo electoral area coordinator. Wanono afa nkrofo de abaso me register no. I mean, per your own account, no one way you say nkrofo no de free queue mu. Ana NDC one raise concerns with that particular incident at that moment. Then
concern, say. What you raising concern?
Yes, I'm saying say at the time womu eyi nkrofo no every queue mu ni ade ni nyina no one raise concern bia.
Now can say raise concern. They are not electoral officer and they are not going by the electoral law. Concern and raising action. You are raising the concern to the police. And the police who said one way and in and then the panel mu pam no mo san ko fa mo so mo register. And on be say anko police police for them go.
I see.
Right. Somebody is uncle for the people in the BNN in some form. So concerns were raised, not the electoral officer. To the police personnel. That's what you're talking about. Guess what you do, man? What I'm saying is in the presence of the police command. Do we need to raise any concern? When they invited a corridor, one allowed to complain.
Very well. And then upon the arrival of those two vehicles, now Walker said, I mean, they were perceived to be NDC guys.
According to the police.
Maybe according to the police. That is you giving me the account. We have not spoken to the police. And see, I'm basing on their Walker train. Now you are saying, said those people were perceived to be NDC guys. Please, try some best stop you. One more Danny, one more without any authentication. And I mean, attacks if I say a call. Is that how it is?
As some Americans say, please go stop war. The so-called perceived NDC, people, any can say, I am going to plan a regional police commander before, but I am giving you the vivid accounts for regional police commander, Edema Yang, Emra Yako, in the presence of Director General of the Ghana Police, in charge of operations, Deputy Director General of Ghana Police, in charge of CID, accounts for Edema Yang, and the boss will think about an American. So it is not by party accounts. It is the regional police commander's account.
Now, how do you respond to the query? Say, San Crawford perceive no a year. I mean, boys are one follow a year Collins Dowda. The more reason why I want more bahono, there's a leg say one more the one of the vehicles.
They never said the perceived group nearby second one. Almost didn't say, oh yeah, I like Condor and Crawford.
No, I'm not saying say oh na wakasa. I'm saying say I'm saying question that me be said. Don't be on the defensive side. In that manner,
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you, sir. It is alleged that those boys nearby, Collins down the boys. The more reason why people are alleging, say they came with a vehicle. I mean, presumably, a vehicle belonging to the Honorable Collins Dauda.
And I make a say, the account I am giving you is the account of the regional police commander when he invited us. The accounts were all. He could not identify those people. He never says, Omoye Collins Dauda boys and also Omoye Kupuku boys and also Omoye boys. If what I'm saying, they carry the theater, now the police command, because I am giving you the vivid accounts given by the regional police commander in the presence of the Director General in charge of operations, Deputy Director General of the CID, Department of Ghana Police Service, Alaji Collins Dauda, Honorable Kupuku, the regional executive of the NDC, accounts to our regional commander of police, Eddie Man and Demau.
Very well, but on which reason, Tina, Obibe walking up to a registration center as Adi Pano eye harmless? Now, please, ebe intervene at your so. The SU Hobiano, they are in control. And to one side, one more chinko. Na Obia with Jinan Channel or things says so make an attack on such group. Or by which reason, Nasani man bet me as
I reason it is well known to a police foreign or more movie said man. Because the same question you have on which reason and a registration. Then you put mission mark. A general registration that the year amount for not that apart from the announcement at the top, the rest were in mark. They were in mark. Now Ghana police allow more with the authorized amount for close to 8 hours. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For what reason? What were they doing there? Were they registrants? Were they electoral officers? Were they polling agents? So that's the reason, and this question should be directed to the Ghana Police Service.
And say you can say Honorable Collins down that way.
Alhaji Collins Dauda was in Petriaso. When they invited Alhaji Collins Dauda, they said that almost say group red bar on a car no back on almost a car near Alhaji Collins Dauda car. And they quoted car number no say in a car. Now on no registration center, I was with him. Now no where you be on the secretary so they were not using that car. So he's here to find out from their car no one. That was what they asked Alhaji Collins Dauda anywhere with the mind. And my honorable Kofu Katro say, this group about 10 a.m. in a car. I original chairman India. Who can number? But you are saying that we're more than about less than 30 minutes drive when we were able to take the car number. So what kind of policing and I'm all here? This was what transpired, what ensued between the police service and the broadcast party. I am surprised to have seen that letter on Ghana Police Service. Ella said, Alhaji Collins Dauda has been arrested for his involvement. Alhaji Collins Dauda is in the constituency. Encore. And Mamma Jimmy said, Mimi, I said, no, what them. Now, because of me, now what you say, Ghana Police Service. So you are telling me one kind. Now, to Kumasi, Ghana. Maybe I don't know that to Kumasi.
So Collins Dauda was never held in custody.
Never. And yet, for what crime? This is the scenario I'm going to say. When I started giving you the scenario, upon the incident, the crash now, specific crash, and your memory report to the regional commander of police report them out. And you can verify from the regional police command.
We will do that verification.
What grounds and I'll be the arrest Alhaji Collins Dauda.
Very well, but there is also an admission. Say car no, presumably, sir, perceived NDC boys in the core hono. I mean, car, Honorable Collins Dauda there. Is that a fact?
So, in actual sense, what you in Maramuno, at the end of the bush, one nana, Okana or Wanho, Kofedi Panabra. That's a cause for arrest of you.
No, I'm saying, say, I just need clarity, say. Boys na eba ho na perceively, I mean, yes, you are NDC for no cars too now, one more the bar, it is alleged to Boise. Cars no was it two ne bar ho, and it is alleged say Bako Collins Dauda there. And I'm asking that admission is clear. I mean, it is not clear. Say, I mean, one of the cars belong to Honorable Collins Dauda. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So it means that the NDC as a party...
Let me clarify this. According to the police, they quoted a car number. Alhaji Collins Dauda was not there. So you bought car number, car where and you're there, or say,
Yes,
But
regardless.
whether that car went there or not, no, alleged corridor has not ascertained the truth.
Yes, but you have given us the narration. Say, please, capture a car and the number, no. At the time, a car,
They
the
only
registration
mention the
center.
car number. It is not in the picture or in the video. They
No,
only
I'm just saying. Say, you have stated, say, one more car. And now the question is that, can the NDC really know, say, or tell us, say, what would name boys there as a party, and the MP Collins Dow that equally does not know boys in a bar registration center,
whether indeed so NDC plan I don't know whether indeed car number now or police in the car once them no. I don't know. Alleged corridor does not know because he was at the registration center.
Yes, but a car belonging to a member of parliament, okay?
We are not talking about
a car belonging to a member of parliament. On the invitation of the police, all man account, the member of parliament is trying to say, at the time our incidents happened, and he did not know the whereabouts of his vehicle.
We are not talking about a car. So a car belongs to. We are talking about a car. Alleged corridor doesn't have one car. He doesn't own one car. That's what they are saying.
Talking about a car in specific, say there is a car number police say one more capture. That number now one more capture no. One more friend one member of parliament, okay, for questioning. Now one more put it across the car's number to your member of parliament. And you have stated on account to say maybe miss a question we are know what was. You have stated say Honorable Collins Dowda I agree say car number now one more boy one of the cars. And I'm saying say is the member of parliament trying to tell us so within the space of events he could not tell the police baby and a car no the specific car now almost in the number and man at that moment in time.
But wouldn't be or catch the police he said or more registration center. He doesn't own one car or registration center. Car now in question is driven by Obia. Meno capacity. There is a car, a media, who be something about it. I mean, because the car, a media, but who be something about it. I mean, because of that car in question, is being used, and then official car is being used by somebody.
By why?
The car like corridor than issue by an media.
Mitya, what's a car is being used by why?
By Ahmed, according to the police.
Ahmed there why?
Oh, why constituency officer.
I see. Now, at what point in time, now boys need to move say one more tutu no? Because it is also alleged say one more drew no. They went into that alleged car no. Echo to 2 AK-47. Let's start to say one more fire warning shot. Are you aware of that?
Per the report to original police commander Eddie Mayer, I am not that because I don't know the guy. Per the report to original police commander, this is strange. It's strange because the original police commander says it was that car now. Original minister, police people back cross or the car back cross see be in a camp or treat or shot. Nobody mentioned AK-47 there. So I'm surprised.
I see.
Nobody mentioned AK-47 there.
And Anopeya here Kasani there, Alaji Collins Dada still our constituency or monitor.
Oh, when the constituency or anything. And they are urge the public to disregard that kind of false information meant to tarnish the hard-won image of alleged Collins Dada.
As at the time of event when you AC, now Honorable Eric Opoku were here for.
Honorable Opoku was the constituency because he was not at the scene.
Yes, but Kukwumi in the constituency, right?
Yeah.
And now our heifer.
Was Sankore. Also, there were 2 stations. There was a station about a easy office and the mobile station. Edinam. But that's what he said.
Yes, Mitiopa.
So he wasn't at the EC office within this period, and he wasn't there.
What has he said so far about the incident?
Come again.
And then now Eric Opoku a incident here.
Eric Opoku can't say the way principal no man nyama na ekọ for because this group no ask natural ballot was a free principal nsem recently one electoral area assembly election one electoral area tie now they usually have to run around that elections now. So those police stations were manned by the district commander of police back on four police stations. The district commander of police MNA back on. The regional police commander MNA back on. But the regional police commander MNA that ballot box was taken away by this time in the presence of the regional police commander. What has happened?
And all this happened during the local level election.
I'm telling you. And up to date, nothing has happened.
Very well. Apreku, ma fancy.
Eric, Emma, police command, nothing to say. We are dedicated to the mass about it. And so far, no, there is no item of a NGC air course commission. It is no. So the question I go to ask them is, a brand I'm calling for a police enforcement. No, here for no. Now, the other is I'm calling for police command. It was this task that I'm calling for commission. And are they trying to tell us of all the forces of the police that have no man to overcome a few people on number of 20?
Very well. I reckon my phones here. Maybe any best I know it didn't come up. Why? All right, Aprekulate, a regional communication officer of the NDC, bringing us to exactly 26 after 8, speaking to us on the event weekend, quite an interesting one. But in all of this, Otumfo say to Akasa weekend na wo yusu na kwesi dai kesiye no their caution say yes indeed. I mean your democracy mo obia no free say kabi mami kabi no is the way forward. But we must be guided about a year incident a betimi ama chaos in this country. Ma yenti ohine na yembra.
Year is another election year. Our political leaders are already on the campaign trail, and there's yet many months of intense and combative campaigning ahead. After all our past experiences, I remain sanguine that our democracy is safe. This year is another election year. Our political leaders are already on the campaign trail, and there's yet many months of intense and combative campaigning ahead. After all our past experiences, I remain sanguine that our democracy is safe. Nonetheless, we need to remind ourselves that we cannot take things for granted, and we must be alert to avoid anything that has the potential to derail the electoral process. So people need the right environment in which they can make informed choices in the interest of the nation. May we forever drink from the fountain of peace, and may our efforts in the years ahead be crowned with the grace of the living God and the prosperity that flows from our tireless efforts. Get inside. Leave. We'll put it out.
Kessben 92.9
indeed. 29 on past 6. This is Kessben. We are live on 92.9. We are live on Kessben Television. On DSTV, it's channel 364, Code TV, channel 121. And indeed, this is a complete dress rehearsal for a year. December 7th. The peripherals. The ABCCDB and the EFRASIA ACC said. But you cannot blame anybody but blame the Electoral Commission. I don't see the reason. Dear, registration. We need to box everybody. So, Wabra district office and Wabamre register. These things is meant to happen. Clearly, who says Anima we no ABC because one center. Mempini. We are told that this happened in Ahafo Southeast in the Ashanti region. Video I will share CCR. Very chaotic scenes. And they do baby a bro police for this one. They cannot control it. But all the same, the IGP has given the greatest assurance. They will do their bit and their part as police administration to ensure peace. Everything me a year Juma. Mame enye Juma because it is only half after 8. Quite an interesting time ahead of us. Mame Emma a year ura Kwame Sadike do chumache na memano akwaba or every a year church group of companies. Junior.
Maakye, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, you say.
Nyamiadom oko na unse.
Eradiadom. Bibi aye kama.
Nyamiadom.
Chocho for hon.
Nyamiadom chocho for hon ye. Oh, bibi anyame se na mom won se nipa de se ni bia se wo ye adwuma na ye adwuma pa.
Kessben 92.9. Asidan
na omo hwe no. Omo ya omo kwan omo fa so omo de recognize o. Intenda me be me kita invitation card we am de bro. Opening bi a otati odwuma odi no hu mboni mbonti o se o lunch in the book. Nti hu se wo yo nimnyamfo nti me fa invitation card bro, National Population Council Executive Director.
Okay.
Nti utum se nyame ahye wo nimnyam wo adwuma wo ye no ye adwuma pa ko so aye ne sa.
Thank you. You don't boss it. Nti okay. Kajali some inside we'll be there. Right. Thank you. But Chocho for what to say.
Nyame adomboko, Mr. Speaker.
Very well. Anope ye ni nkomo.
Yo anope ye nkomo ayetia. Ene se am se eye endra na ye di ye mamenom afofida ye friend no Mother's Day no. Na nya Ghana ha nkam se wiase afane nyina. Na se na ye adebia ye no eye se ye de ntoma pa abo eye Kessben ntoma pa anunti no. Ye be so masin na mama yakonya se ye mfa mofide kesi so na ye ma ye mamenom nyina no ye ma omo afofida pa eye happy Mother's Day. Na ye ne sa no utumi se on se ye kama mefo a na ye no as chocho industries no ye nyoma ye de abadwoma nso ni na no obehu se ene dodo na ye beka se nka ye de mama mefo be se senia wabofra ehunam ebe toso yie ne widie mu ebe sisu yie na obenya apomuden a obetimi de akwa abade eno ho adwuma na ye no nipa de se ni de se wona mabonten na ye behu se wo ye healthy kwa se wonya good skin. If you don't have good skin, sometimes you do see say you are not healthy or say echere nti wo se na menimu aye kama ya na no obi bo mabazo say hey when you might say akwara biton say nti Mr. Speaker Korean no so aka o say osoro ahememu ehye maamemo na ase nti aba ne sa de na o say ye beso ye masena ye de afani say juma pa mudi enano no e de ma ye maameno nti CEO Madam Sadika Boatin ene na pamfo nyina ese ye ma ye maameno awodapa na emmom no ye ma mo da awodapa no omokodwa manso a omon kai say Chocho Industries ye gusu ewo ho na ye nyoma horo a ye de aba ye de gum ebusuekuo miensa no eye skincare product hair product and a wellness product no ebi ewo ho na no pay de me ma me Sadika say enam say emba no edi omafofidenti no ye yi ade friends say Chocho white herbal powder tea no ye di siesie ye maamenom ene ye nuanom mba eho no eno ena na pay pese ye ka ho asem ene ne say wotie mi a eduro eninye eti enya nwono wo be noa na wanom wonom a ebesiesie eyi nka boni biara ewo oba wo nipaduamu se betefa che sometimes ema wo nhedi a wo ne wo kunu anase wo mpena edinu enkoso yie no edro we be yi nyina efi honom se betefa wo ye oba bia wakọ awo so na se abre ekuru a eja wo yam ewu me pacho ye kanfo eye chocho white tea powder tea de amonse nom na emma sa ekro no enwu tatahwe se bibi na aye wo ye from kura mpo a sometimes ye won krofo bi aben se na ne yemu kai no eno nkeka no ni nyina no eye chocho white tea powder tea ebetumi esesie on se emma no ye wo omo eba omo ase esesi a omo wo ebi reference say ph no ewo ne pointer esese oba bia wonya eno ne yese beta fracha wase ahoden a ewo nti se eno no tosia eno na ya ede ade reference say carbon na eja o sa discharge na ya ye ka no na afin so bi ono ko use eye public place of convenience a ebon say eno so eja no how ye ka se ni nyina no eba men how ho bomodiana wosenka ade reference chocho white powder tea na faces ye honti anopai ye kanfo ye product ahu nyina so de obenya sabre ye ka wokọ okanshi drug lane ye product ewo ho na naboachi obenya bi ato wokọta kwa de mensa obenya bi ato wokọ friends kofodua amicus ene ehun keka nyina obenya bi aiden ato na ye cars nso yate amu egu abonten a omo eden ton ye product ni bi se abase bia abria wutie ewo Kessben FM any Kessben TV na wo pese wo frɛ na woni edi nsawoso na ye ma ye product ni bi nso a eno ne se obefrɛ ewo 0551 53 88 and 0244 65 74 30 and I say 0548 290 244 enti Mr. Speaker yes very well
assembly etiawa so na mimi tea nasa na weekend dey o kan ho asem ti say dey si hoyi eno bi pena mo ho enti no emema nso no me ya na
me pacho dia ewo mu ni say be ma no mu a eyeye na won say ye tea no ankasa na egum ahoro miensa ye wo chocho tea na ankasa se menim say bia say
green one no right
green one no say e bia etwa so egu mafide so dia na wo hwa obehu say green one wo ho e na ye wo chocho BPT okay na ye wo chocho white powder tea no nsunsunu ye wo mu no enhye da nye ade bi a eye huhu saa say se wo ye bema kra na wo second chocho white powder tea na untumi no eno ne say un say ye kan ade friend say STIs sexually transmitted infections are se butterfly memman etumi so enya some of those infections na eya emma no enya no enti say wo nom eye chocho white powder tea no a na che say eno kra no wankasa so kra de wo di sesie ho e wo kwanson ko so say yen kan mpo a wo di sesie ho ena no na me ne mo sister station ba ko edi nkoma na me che ne say abra na me som e wo asra edwuma ko no mu no wo say asra for no dress ya wo say o uniform no ejina so pa unim secret na wo no secret na apart from say ya to my uniform ejina so no obi ho no mo she track suit
okay
bi o tumi sha ba 2 ana 3 kra into osini uniform no gusu a no jana okwa won so wa lati sometimes e jawo anentemu keka into those times na me experiences ade ni bi what I say into ade a me ye ne se minya chocho cream kakra e na chocho bam kakra me tiwe kakra so na me de afra me de ya manantem almost about 15 years ago me ne okasa asem we I've never experienced that thing into nyoma ni bi ho no ma e bi ana yanka na mmom no so wankasa uhu video se na yeti na se wo use a sometimes and wankasa tumi ade etumi kra edisanti ye product no en eya habamba so de nyankopon na de de adom ye nti na eho asem no na mbom wo de
no me green one de asa
wo de no che se ya twe wase a se o se oba o pese obeba e se wodwuma no doso nti nyame adona se obepie mu na wo ne menua is it ziga yeah wo ne bepie mu dia yeah, the bemo.
I see. I'm chief executive.
Baomis.
Mencha oho kanin so.
Baomis.
I don't pay me that.
Yeah, Miss Medasi. Nemo me yes also no.
Yeah.
Na ye de ade friend say awoda afofi de pa e de ma ye maame nom ene emba omo Ghana ha nyina. Yankopon onka mo ho.
Erade insure won so. Na catch director general say we will be there. Why?
Definitely.
We'll be at the book line.
Definitely.
Thank you so much. I was here to say messages, numbers, 055-059-6929, 055-056-7929. Text lines are Juma Pacho. All the messages in the bar, you bet na ya can kind at the amount now. A lot of messages and Amodia, but you can be at the amount solely. Na afe Yademwatua and Komodieno. So we are live on radio on 92.9. Now, very importantly, after registration exercise, the air course the Chief Executive Officer Edema, the Ghana Cocoa Board, Joseph Boahin Edu Akasa weekend in a breakfast meeting one more any graphic na wama indications the challenges are what Ghana yen cocoa sector no emu the ama the entia say kasa production levels no form. And again, what my indication say from 2025 onward, no Ghana kia for a better depa. Isan say cocoa ne bono emu baby pejasa. Now baby a buying no ede bona baby do say no. He's giving the assurance and yeah idea a better abba form beam. But Galamsey has been a major bane in terms of yen cocoa production. Ma yenti the chief executive for Ghana Cocoa Board, Embra.
Ordinary. When the rains are failing, you should have been doing irrigation to mitigate the situation. But then, almost all the rivers in the cocoa grain areas are polluted. Cocoa Board, Manu, went to the African Development Bank to secure some $600 million US. Eventually, you have to return 250 million USD. Part of that money was intended for irrigation. We commissioned the Ghana Irrigation Development Authority to do a pre-appraisal for us, assessment. And the report they brought was that almost all the rivers were contaminated. And you cannot use that murky, muddy water to do anything with cocoa. You cannot use it for spraying. And these days, farmers have to, transport water from the house in Aboboya to the farms, making farming even very expensive. Mm-hmm. Previously, the farmer gets to the nearest stream around the farm, and then he fetches the water to do the mass spraying and all that. But now, you dare not, because the leaves have process, which we call the stomata. Mm-hmm. And once you spray this muddy water onto it, the mud is going to block, this stomata. And within a short time, you find all the leaves coming down. Mm-hmm. The trees will die. You cannot also use it for irrigation, because it means that you have to be changing your filters almost every day. You have to be changing. It will be so
And that is Dr. Joseph Boahin Edu, Cocoa Board, Chief Executive, speaking about the warring situation now. $200 million. And yes, I said you bet me the irrigation out of the $600 million free the World Bank. Now, quite pathetic because what Cheryl said, cocoa growing areas in Insua Hodo, I did that honoma. Nanka cocoa for enya bi spray mu cocoa ni so mass spraying no insuo ni nyina no asay. In fact, I check or say they are muddy na sa muddy waters no untimi emfa spray cocoa no ebe block the whole sa esese boa ma cocoa no etimi ebon hwene. Now haban no ne ade nyina no ebetiegu, and it tells you clearly say this is where we are going. Now you go further, then you look at the impact Galamsey no have it. But in all of that, Dr. Lawrence Tete said Abai make a lot of promises on the fight against Galamsey, but it looks as if the result yenya as a country no and encouraging. But yentie dokumra.
Much the Jubilee House. I think it's about time we make politicians know we voted them into power. The cowardice that Christian leaders have been made much the Jubilee House. I think it's about time we make politicians know we voted them into power. The cowardice that Christian leaders have been made to. Every district, we have a district police commander. We have a district chief executive. We have a district immigration officer. We have a district director for national security. We have this in every district. We have a district police commander. We have a district chief executive. We have a district immigration officer. We have a district director for national security. We have district director for National Bureau of Investigation. We have security service in every. In case you don't know, in every community, national, regional, district, zonal, and unit. So that is why I asked a rhetoric question: is there anything we need to know? Is there an unseen hand or finger that is manipulating it? And could it be possible that somebody is benefiting from it? That is why it has not been brought to book. You will agree with me that in every community in Ghana, there's a chief. You cannot get up and go to anybody's land and go and farm without the permission of the chief. And so don't tell me that when people go mining, the chiefs are not aware. And that's, once again, a shame to every chief that has this honor they are kept, that they should stop playing the lip services. I've heard a lot of eminent chiefs complain about it, but I'm yet in every district.
It's quarter to 9. My main fast than it be Emma. And no, Dr. Lawrence Tettles of Penny speaking to the media in an event weekend a course. So now was say or dear friend a National Day of Prayer and Fasting. Now team no. Quite interesting. This nonsense must stop. And I don't know how when they handsome trophy no aiding come. Now the consensus is about a year Galamsey no. I mean, you're fighting against Galamsey. The SSSR, I mean, the level of impact on our communities. Mame emphasis on be emma22bet.com for an pay one more roman pacho, one more boy platform no eba compare se wuti man pay when it jehon uyobia ultra better. Make it a point, set platform ba kwa okoswa ebeboa ma wetimi a winnie with your odds. Do nano 22bet.com.gh and pay one web biomo promo ede ato hondom sebra na games ahodo ni nyina no ewo so weekendi ye mancrofo energy ye pa mpacho mo amope aviator casino fo no mo amope soccer no mpacho ni nyina no ewo so NBA mpacho game bia ope bia no oko 22bet.com.gh a obenya ni nyina no ewo eye platform no so na afi watimi etwa obet no on your first deposit no over 200 percentage point in terms of bonuses and yedebe mount said be also obe winning some level of cash enti wamwada roma and pay yede eye machi dwumade ni nyina no ede ebro bet to play bet to win and pay one more aboy na Fidico Poultry and Animal Feed Center for say and pay memo won kai Ghana kuani mpacho wanyamwa na wo nye ni nyina no mpacho ubenya so mfaso pa dia esese uyuso premix ahodo a Fidico for ediaba abontin na ebeboa wo ye pa se uye kuani na opese womoano enyi wa promodemu na woton enya so mfaso na wenyusu premix ahodo a Fidico diaba ne dia na chese watu sika egu de dikan fish premix eno no otedi a nnuane no ye de fra nnuane de ma fish na wonye eno no ebeboa ne ye pa obenyi kese mu pa na fe wo be very healthy onkonkowu ewo kwem enti mo amonye tilapia mo amonye catfish ahodo ni nyina no anopei munuane nure sese mo de ma mo no fish premix no eno ewo ho ye will be ewo ho e wodwaman so a oba obenya bi ato e de free and chain layer premix no enkoko a womo etum kosua no anopei ye de from munuane na ye e de amomo kama pa na aboa afi nkosua no womo to a womo to dodo mu pa ene akese mu se uyusu layer premix a bacho unno ho da na wakoko no nso to a wani ebegiye dia wo expect in terms of harvest bia no onsa ebetimi aka na afi watimi aton kosua no enya mfaso dodo na no e de free so broiler premix no akoko bi a wonye no akwakoton ma ye de aye aduane mpacho ni muduro no ene ni weight no ane ehwe ho de de akari eno nti se wutie me opese wakoko no enyi healthy na afi enamba ne ho ne mu odu na ebetimi aboa mo enya sikadia esese uyusu broiler premix no e different yane ni nyina de ma akoko no na ebeboa ama wonso usika wodi hyemu nyina no enkokwa anopei se ennuane no nyina no Fidico Poultry and Animal Feed Center for ana ediaba toxin binder no pacho ye de fra emwa na aduane na de ye ne se ade bia aboa no bedi koni mu a enye papa bi a emmoaboa ne system bia no toxin binder no ebe clear ni nyina no e de free ho na afi aboa ama aboa no nso enya ne fa ahodie eno nti anopei se wo toxin binder no a clear unwanted materials nyina no efiri aboa ne system mu na wo premix ahodo ni nyina no a mpacho na chese usika no eso ebeba mfaso yie pa na pick premix no mpacho preko de preko bia wo nye no a wo pese wonyi ewo kese mu na afi wo a wo dodo especially ma no wo mo wo dodo mu eni akese mu no mpacho wo de pick premix no efra na aduane na eboa no ama sa gira ye ni nyina no ewie peye pa anopei obenya sa aduane no nyina bi ato ewo ya so ye wo befre ye na woni ye edi nkomo afi wo tie me wo region bi wo kro bi so wo pese utubi ewo no duro mu na wo ton na wo be distributor edi mafidi konso a akonya no ewo ho ofre ye ni a ye no be ye nhihye no kama pa no pay free numbers no 0244 260 190 0244 260 190 and after 0242 769698 0242 769698 na oni fidiko for any enkomo amrehia tollbooth ewo oyibi dodowa main road no eso ana obehu ya no pay wo moda roma ana aboaye ma yede Maakye dwumede nyina no ede bro yene eye Emas Global Link Limited for ebedi komo na manager atenasia no pay mpacho akwantu ho nsem ye eye Emas Global Link Limited for anabeboa ede watufa ma dadwe ni nyina no enye womo omo ehaw mpacho ebeboa wiye ama wonso wani so ade hono no etime abemo 50 after 8 manager good morning it's saying
good morning Mr. Speaker
empomboko
adumna hye enti de bia na ahoden kwa na esenye mese ode bedum ya brain na netumi de abadwuma ade mo bibia
very well emas for hon to saying
bia ho ye
mami nti wa no pay
so also ho ye de
erade edem wode yen kwa chenti me ho ye
ede nyamiase alright so anapere de emax for bema ye mami mu nyina no belated mothers day IC ndra no say nyame kasa momo enkwatenten ene apomodin no mo so omuntumi endide ewe ye ho ansa na odomankoma atonsa ede afre omo na anapere nkomo edi nam no very simple say owe biara person call Schengen any of the Schengen countries specifically no so person call for tourism or call for business or call for visit Europe these are the specific countries Emas Global Idisojuma first country Spain Norway Germany and France
okay
that is a short stay there was short stay and there was long stay short stay na Maakye mo say a visit say tourism say any other maybe a conference be no be so kwa you met me a 100 amount open long stay wait is for work countries are maybe bono 100 years ejuma country be say Slovakia
okay
Malta Hungary and Romania and they say non-Schengen country Serbia ain't Schengen country ho and Serbia a non-Schengen country nti hono so pe long stay apeso ko ejuma e wo Serbia obeya so e na ebetumi still ama wetumi akoye ojuma ho abena brenya na na obi besa say ejuma no de na ho me dem an co school pacho so wan co school anu nche say uni sa na ejuma at least wan co school ano obo nsa na ejuma bi obetumi aye na mamimfa advice we so ema akwa obi bi opeso to kwan bia say one important thing say when you driving ebetumi abo pa
okay
when you driving very very important because ejuma bi wo ha no ma obenya wie no e bi say when you driving after when you driving those ejuma ebetumi dey all right too but obi on driving experience or only driving no ono benya ejaw na edo akwahye bia scan kese wonya no ankokobo ne sa enti me so bia say anye hwekwa no sua say na ye drive netumi nya driving license say na be akwanto bi eba sa na opportunity bi from that side of Kabana ebe easy crowd the amount e bia we construction worker pacho udie wom oba ye betumi ama the assistance no say we laborer udie eso wom office work obia so edie wom oba Emas Global ye beto ye bo na ya kire bibia ama wate bibia se ansana duration e be di no ye mama we hu ebia de ebetumi asi the possibilities de ebetumi asi okwam de ebetumi asi okwam no ye din na betutu akwam ama wate ase ye ansampo na ya hye jimedie na se ya ye Schengen ho no other countries say New Zealand also ɛwɔ hɔnom a yɛdi so adwuma yɛwɔ USA say ɛyɛ school say our person call school our United States of America over Amos Global so you between me all the needed assistance say you B1 B2 visa and open say F1 and that's F2 visa over Amos Global so you all the needed assistance open over Canada so all the assistance ɛwɔ hɔ no so between e de aboa say ɛyɛ nsrahwɛ ɛyɛ adwuma the over Amos Global you between ama all this necessary advice ama wotumi e de akɔ no we be say na Emax no according to open na moye there be ye hotel reservation so they be over be call no open hotel reservation na krona o cost na oba ya so ye na ye betumi amoda assistance no aye hotel reservation so e the amount say bia ukita o visa de da open ticket open bia to ticket wa oba ye betumi ye flight reservation and together with the plane tickets and also na dey wotumi e dey to okwan e bia ukita invitation so de da and I say ukita ebia say ukita invitation de da and be o do pay share na you betumi ma all the needed assistance no na yetumi e dey aboma wotumi e dey to ekwan e dey akọ amanani ekodi adwuma na me be say Mr. Ghana for nyina say Amos Global Link Limited me pamocho yenye transaction our internet so abe fonten time no so yenye transaction bi ho and so bi ekoja abe fonten time no so and so Emax when ya pound so on see ya name and you sika me pamocho na o twa o dada agi sika kodi kwa bra Emax ye nim ho hwe so pe bibia bra office me anyone ni ho komo ye offices in mienu pe our Ghana ha for now aye Kumasi ana Nkran Kumasi ana Nkran Kumasi yewa Asafo yani Asafo Senate office no ena edi nhwenimu en Accra so no yewa White Cross Junction ufaka ekoka so a uda chemate ni se mate missy or White Cross we do see a White Cross no ofre ya homa trufo na ebetumi abefa no waba office ni atenase ama ya percent bibia mu na numbers a Amos Global yedidi juma no eye insia Kumasi de eye miensa Accra de so eye miensa and so we ko friend na mafoforo bi a free Amos Global kan hu say nipa kono pese de order down apart from say administrator the another different office line be frel aje need information abe ya start the process no that is it na ma mensan ka we so enche Ghana for say essence say ye bu nipa eti nipa say nim adwuma ye nti no we don't share your privacy to the third party and say you know ye repo and aba your office and na we be man ye process na ma na we ye free chire e bisa question bi a ye pay be answer ye pay answer because you know ye any contract bi a ayo papa no any work contract because privacy is very very important because bibi ko achiwa obetumi asiye say ye the information ato abonte into Amos Global ye nimamra ete emrase into adwuma na ye no so no emrase ye den eta to me pato wa wo take care mu a enche obesi no driver odenya botre na so sana opeso osi no onje number no bra no so engine number no oda twi phone na bot number we go so Accra numbers a ye didi dwuma ni 053
053
550 2499 053 550 2499 and it was 0240
0240
13 74 21 0240 13 74 21 and a 0504 20 2401 0504 20 2401 we any Accra numbers Kumasi numbers ni die 0535 82 38 71 0535 82 38 71 and a 0205 87 40 34 0205 87 40 34 and a 0535 67 60 32 me say timi bi 0535 67 60 32 we eneye Kumasi number and number say did dwumani into for office na and we be ho no ye ne obedi ye wie say catch us all the office at least be who will be a office war at least be who the bakra on odi nkomo no na won say be ye edemu troro and sample na we ti the ashe wujumede no so e the amount enti Emas Global ya ba ne de na ya say Ghana for ye boama and ye fa information so ensi obia baby bedru say ye challenge bia ye throw letter e the my clients clients and say oh e be ye nya how be say enti na ebia to wo asika fama ye na yentimi and sort out all the issues na ama entiasie and so ye de ayedwuma enti Ghana for anapa we mu da mututu manamo bra Emas Global ya share ye na yentumi assist mo da masepa nyam enhira mo this year so ye election year no me pa mo cho mama ye hwe ano kasa ye ma hwe ya na monto ye ne ento aban asomdwe no the way we no is a win for Ghana the way lose no so is a lose for Ghana na nyina ye ntra asomdwe mo nyam enhira obibia.
Better, thank you. Thank you. It's only 9 o'clock on the dot. This is Kessben 92.9. We are live across the country at TV. So on DSTV, channel 364, Go TV, channel 121, and Adope. Thank you so much for your time. Now, Bamiko Ahomane so na mini abeba Frederick Achampo and Kodi and Komo Onoya parliamentary candidate for the New Patriotic Party. I have for no Southeast. Na Yeneno Edin Komo from the Ashanti region. Actually, what to make a good morning to say?
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Now, so far, campaign saying.
Oh, you go so said the the plan is to start with sensitization. I'm saying a new candidate. So we are the so transnational strategy as now planning. I do not want to rely on my popularity or radio and access sports and now football. A pen I'm the Koya winner. Percent of no the okay. We share interest groups. I've been going around meeting interest groups normal. So the campaign has in a larger scale of campaign there. Best start a bit later, maybe June ending, maybe after all this electoral process. So limited registration, transfer, and this because you also have to be involved and supervise. Normal main campaign. I'm sure from June ending.
I see, but I think the whole politics is easy, sir, right?
easy, but we said there are some similarities between politics and the football. So, exactly. You have to present yourself so a substance, which might be and in terms of that, in there, and then there were some similarities, but where the difference to women is the large scale of people, the whole district and our constituency, and I also want to convince for football community make a clear behinti over to me handle. And the expectations were honey different. No two elections are the same. Our expectations in way football anyway no. Far different. We more dream development, we more dream jobs and employment in normal football no. Requirement in a different, but we are learning.
Very well. I know you say true, but over the weekend we are told say Basaye Akoso war or constituency, especially the registration center. A DNC Yankasa.
Jamikaza Mekanas and Wasmakowa. Nina say started the Ubia Ogada Kofa Naka Adionumaba, Ubio Kono Pakaba. Your secondary school mienu bakon ewo sabonum bakon ewo adujama nti secondary school for no so no ajawadaro ma first na edin say wantem ho no ebetimi akọ na dodo na anko secondary wi an nyina yesua trade na yesua duma but any free teacher environment no obi awe je tese okọ secondary school nti e wonko for muso moko tinanu ya GS ma diet senko anu ko fi nko chro no mudin
okay
dodo na so if you move if kwa banche into monko no an say because ejomano school wona wa na echodi into no monko chro no abetan school na ja tradition no motion ma de no mo kan kan ma de because some of them are in SHS3 and to mo cho exam into mbo mu anu a na teacher ko be du machi no ma ba registration center it started NDC constituency organizer ahodu teacher ni ba ko bono ganso adan adintin so di SHS for no echi eba ho na odi na chi a obey influence no as to where on voting. Now, idea be sunje voting. Just to write with name. Akran ko ase unu ko bit man later na ko kasa na wa convince no. Just make him one me chase. No ko say teacher ni no be for so na obi aka chen say teacher ni teacher math. Say one try about my PPA obi feeling math. Aba 2 December. obi was SHS 3 a obetro the exam and anu ya stand December na so no nti teacher ni no abo one odu machi betro ndi no say anya sa obeto just say I don't understand mentality here the say ntokwa gidigidi the police were there unconcerned SN4 no mo strong no
police no ejina ho asade ba na ekoso no I mean
nua onum gina ho mo say anti wa patana nkofo azie kiwa ase na ene emfa o mo strong and they no follow here and Saturday me if you car basan Friday night it's Saturday no me kona wo pass for no kwa me do mutifie se o mo kwa kochu mu di ni preko na chese flu mo so bi mu be ko school ni enoma kwa mutifie so me fa o mo wo ye area ho me kwa no so me village kwa no so papa bi abetina ho obona kura no kwa one house village ni bi nti one ne yere ni nu na tini ne ma bebre na me hu akwa ba ko no sound be brilliant na me fans me finish ma we GHS amo so one process nti obeko school oba ya ha be ba me yere ho no abeje ni provisions ni normal ni no ko school o makwan ya no aba ha na o de normal be gura na ntade o beko village na wa ko village so nti e ba sa permission no do ba fi me ba ye na Saturday so no me ko na ko chundi ansa na wa ko ni me wa pass system ba na ga me do no mo ko ye do wa me normally next Saturday no me we programs be including one in Sunyani nti me say me call je protocol no more register ntem se ba beti me do mo kwan na metimi akoko ko mayi ti do na papa unim twa first no ye MP we ho di me respect him so much say me free papa na say me pese me ni benya asema na asema ka say bibi kura benya ho asema kan ti do na wo gina ho no mo say ne wa begina so mo bia ensa queue no ho nti afini na asema me Kessben ne kaka na me call this director of election no say no pass for baba situation ma be face ni say twa wa say omo bia njampo queue no nti me so say me ko yi na that time so me twan kaka e kaka ne mo jo be frame na am do maba am see nti me twan after 1 hour na me officer ba ko na me friend say on share so be bisa director so on fa me ko anima because ma twan kaka then the deputy woman organizer ni no ko catch say candidate ni say me the alien aba ho be throw no me afei de kwa isi ba ya be hwe o ma release o mko ni na piso nko anu gidigidi yeah, this is research and election officer no moment you na hu ni pian kwara no adan kwara no enfiri ho na me say aseme na wuki me ko fia chambo me ma me papa nyina fi ko ba ko fi this so na de na me ma me papa fi ho na me nua ba ne man fi ho so ne sa pa che se me wa pasi fi ba se me fi ho na empo crampo no sebi so no mu fi ho a electoral laws no so straight for for challenge form no one challenge then you come and prove the entire who ni mabusu for champ ya me ho omo mo ntia say na they don't trust the electoral commission to omo pinima nkwa no nko registration center no nko register physically o kitikiti na me so mo samachi no mo sai kakra ke gidigidi bio na ko mo odi do mahini eti asem no si from by no obi sa asem echechirim no say na we dey asem and of course you that no to electoral laws ni nyina on ba no so wow and we so na we gidigidi and of first you mean of fair me not fair and this parliamentary candidate yanko or dey call this director of election no so upon section ba ni mu no check electoral laws no afi and this parliamentary candidate no bisa question I'm surprised say what file is over here when you read the electoral laws normal only mu say you can't challenge it physically you have to pick up the challenge form also challenge omeye inkofo no bibiri and also the challenge form bibiri over 1000 so nipa do so about challenge bia no benya bia ma so what is your problem nti on alama nkwa no mra ma chomudi o say on the opamichoma manya kakra na okona so metra inkofo no bedwano that is a planting and my planning na me any problem we are friends me any problem nti me allow that na me twen ya we 1.5 hours to 2 hours na me kwa ne mra hey omusifika ni mu the same thing it one number ya alarm na me say the call police ni o say ade ni si opatana se a umfa but the esi wa no one here be generating to something else it may lodge official complaint or say he doesn't give a damn I should go away naja me down number ya alarm say
and then the police officers are only in charge of
the your duty or police officer duty no more in charge inspector I'm say me fair omo ASP no penye no na me friend card yes no so ba I'm see you Even the minute so over 1 hour on my because Dr. Sasa would for frame and I'm saying you are it's not for Baho. What's it become on who for you opposite election center regime center honor. What's the 1 million we are sending for parliamentary candidates and took our offer a tax. What you may be able to go into one of the things that says, hey, now we are the so me my police penimua over because of the inspector and catch them or Hano into so over or so. So I took me around some of the new teacher before they should have an office. We were there, no, Papa about Bakuman friend with that speaker, election officer, I need to be Mr. Uti. Oh, Madura, no Cassie corner. And one, no. The speaker for 4 hours, 5 hours. In fact, we're mad the whole day. The things I started also making calls on no threat, superior to threat, divisional commander, no, Mama, so na Embra, Nadia, NDC for no year. I asked it from. It has also while the inside, my people also became alarmed with the presence of macho men. They also called their people mobilize no mobile. Eventually, in fact, if one proper class, I bet you the this for physically call so much drag you out. So, and now, fight broke out between the two groups. So I must place on record say the fight was really between two groups.
The two groups now, I mean, one more mobilize, right?
Yes, the end is to cover by, and after an hour and a half later, I MPP so mobilizing. So the fight broke out. Because the Meduco swim will be at Meboa. Because now in a district that office, but you could hear the noise no more want to so I didn't want to go there at all. You pay now for ABP and no normal ATMCO. Nay, very, very simple thing. Enra, regional commander, police funding for Brave Bahon. May what has no moment to mention, register. Those 90 first moment as an unpaid challenge form. They're sensible to do. They did it no more challenge form. Simple thing. So, I must say, this is needing no normal and yet, positive, but negative. It's something so avoidable. Something could have avoided straight away or prevented. So,
and it is in your constituency that police administration I interdicted 3 officers, no, right?
Yes.
One more looky on, no.
I'm not too sure if a year because I'm told none at all. Because yes, in a transporter mechanism, in fact, when the Tanzania arrived, we invited him to the district director of election office. Okacha and say, Enfano. Not sure about what you say, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. So besides, he's also the Prince of Wushu. But the dinner about Montino so sounds different. But then I don't catch say, hey, or no, but he lied to us in terms of the dinner and or misrepresenting in terms of the I'm not sure if saying the Crown saying anything. But junior officers no monuna or master because they were waiting for instruction from the leader. No inspector. I never get. But when police are some can be instructions Juma so no edu how Montemendia a Jamonta to Monte they mean to me and come up.
Okay, and as we speak, processes is continuing smoothly.
Oh, and we're all quiet. And if I will say my friend or my uncle or my friend, and I'm Yamiko. So quiet and very peaceful, smooth. And I pay my friend so smooth, no my cost because now you're enough security. Oh, into moi now, and this for no bridge now. No much so to go for pushing for now. Almost close to registration center, and that was the mistake. Police and security did from the Leicester State. They allowed everybody to vacate the place no more. To be a big no more just say struggling no. It wasn't necessary. No.
I see. But does this give you any level of fear?
With what I saw. Say, and rather why I say if I'm not so an Indian man or any the I'm planning tropa mutual system Pedachako fan for they can lie. They can lie.
Welcome to the game of politics.
Easy, Mr. Speaker. Easy.
I see. But so far, no, I mean, are you able to register mobile team a bill constituency name and our district office on Kwan?
In fact, your 3 spot on Boko, but start Ochna.
Okay.
The mobile team start Ochna 14th to 2 days, 14th and 15th. Number Pukiasi electoral area. Now 16th to 19th no. Omo the drama omo Sabonum area ho. 2 electoral areas in the war. Those 2 electoral areas no. Until from 14th up to 19th, and a mobile team is by alongside the main registration center now, district elections officer.
Very well. Fred, Mamina was here no pay. We wish you well. Why?
No,
we'll be there to support. Don't worry. And thank you very much. Frederick Kachiampo, Ada Benino at the Nkomono about the Ahafuano Southeast over the weekend at the registration center. Now, based on that incident, Richard Mufa video and so the IGP and the police administration I interdicted 3 officers womo registration center honoma. I mean, utie account now womo there. So far as basa no emma closer to the canopy registration no no. I mean, they do not care, and the police administration is saying there be and yes I mean, you are there to maintain peace and order and to safeguard the human life and properties. Enti womo anyo womo adwuma yie said ye na esese womo ye no. Enti police atwe womo asensen se womo eyomo eho ehwehwemu asotwe bi wo ho a womo edebema womo. Enti that is part of the statement police administration no issue as at this morning anope ye ne ede ho enkomo 9:15. This is Kessben 92.9 pacho ma o messages number 0550596929 0550567929. Mamimfa asedani bima Eclipse Collateral Management na anope womo so aboye ye papa pacho utie me na wo eye enkrata no eye enkrata efa wajapade ho ewo ho de anope sa enkrata wo de beye adwuma na afi womo to commission ewo ho pa na ne titio no ene se wo wajapade bia no a ejapade no ewo ho se wo nso woti ase no obetimi enya so mfaso entwen enwu ansa na afi watimi adane ediama enchima mpacho fa enkrata ne ko na Eclipse Collateral Management for emfanya adwuma na wo muntu ya osika ewo ho obetimi ede free business no ase ana obetimi ede share o business no emu anytime ebrebia wo hia won krata no won besan so ede wade ede amount wajapade no obia no a wode ne nsa ebeka afei se wo pe loan oni collateral enti waya besi ne aye kase loan no wonsa entimi enka ya anopay oni Eclipse Collateral Management for edi nkomo ampacho wonbeboa ma wonsa aka eye collateral a ebetimi ama watimi asecure wo loan no de obe nyina no ene se obefa wo numbers no na wafre wo mo na woni wo mo edi enkomo wonbeto mbo ase akire mu ye na afei baabi a wonte ho ase no watimi enya mu nti ase ye pacho fre wo numbers no 0266999020 0266999020 and after 0302 551877 0302-551877 obeko eye Adenta News site Abakan Street ewo enkran ha na wode womo edi ensa woso anope womo bejo so think safety and a decent income na Kanisa Ventures for Adaroba pacho womo akwakofa Kanisa Herbal Mixture no edi abedwa mai so Kanisa Ventures for womo and producers of Kanisa Herbal Mixture anope adie bi e friend yaw adie bi e yare adie bi e infections ampacho ababe hye so a ene utu ase a empese beko no Kanisa noi ebetuni nyina no ase edi amount especially mo osisi yare ewo mo so a pacho ebrebebre na no muntimi ennante mosisi no eso no anope esese ono Kanisa enro no ebi na ebeboa wie afi gonorrhea oyoba bosumi asun obu nsa pacho ayana wote yaw ewo mo pa anope nonom Kanisa fondo ni bi na entuase emfama vaginal discharges sexual weakness any prostate enlargement nyina no pacho enoi ebeboa etuase prekompe edi amount contain taxi rank eno ewo techiman udru ho taxi rank wa womo Kanisa Herbal Shop kese pa ewo ho obenya nro ni bi etu akoton ne dodo mu pa afi ukọ baseline pharmacy bi a wonim across the country so a ehon so obenya bi ewo ho fra womo on 0247887436 0247887436 and after 0202990943 na one Kanisa for any enkomo anope na womo nro mpacho o mansa kan bia ebeboa oye pa 18 after 9 me de Kwame Appiah Kubi na Arvin Ponziga Atenase. Good morning, that's to say.
Yeah, Kwame Jusu.
Very well.
I code bina Kwame. But it's also in Jabia. Obia Pipi and Hunumisa Kwame Tibikau. Some shall say that a Bobo eating. That Kwame say minimum system that be between one. Na biti crowd Kwame. Easy baby crowd.
Kafra.
Yes.
Mami Ntio and Koma ye this so far na yentoaso.
Yeah, Kwame.
Yes.
Yes, more. Sa electoral violence ya be reality ya be Kwame. Ti asma be kan yi pa. Timer. 9/11 issue the buy.
Yeah.
Na US that time na the US president George Bush wanted to invade Iraq and Afghanistan. But no support of Americans. Because then conform per se obey invade on wakukunkophobia seven previous I didn't found. Then in order for him to get the support, to woo the American support, prime time of American television stations, and they bought airtime. It was Honma no Maji. The Al Qaeda and these Talibans claim responsibility. Say, Omana blasted Dar es Salaam, the American embassy in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. And who no Maji Kenya, American embassy, Sankofon ko blasted, almost Omana blasted, claim so Omana blasted. Who no Maji 9/11. So, what were they doing? They were doing this publicity to woo the support of Americans in order for them to invade Iraq and Afghanistan. Kwame, that is publicity. Sure. 2019, we had this Ayawaso Wagon election. Emma and call for hoodlums, echo share mask at the core electoral center. The CNT Kwame, we set up a committee, a commission by Mr. Ebe Short. And that commission is set in. The recommendation about Bonting, and only can be a drafty vigilantism law. Kwame. Now, before commission, no recommendation. Any the vigilantism law no say your oncophobia from the Hawk, Invisible Forces, Delta Force, Azoka Boys, Bamba Boys, Kandahar Boys, Bogatanga Bulldog, El Sister Says Bench, El Jazeera, Al Qaeda, Aluta Boys, Asamankase Forces, Bafira, Buku Rizan, Bema Camp, say Crocodile, the Crocodile, Eastern Members, Bewa Youth, Lions, NATO Forces, Pentagon, Rasta Boys, Sese Group, Taliban Boys, the Dragons, the Rock, and the Tohazi. This, the law and the recommendation from the commission say ya banning sankophobia. Ubi antimi sad. And I will law na say the vigilantism ubi obekwa obi Ediako electoral commission, and I say what Yako baby to a baby and it's against the laws of this country. Kwame. Me say the Ghana Police Service, they are making useless of this law, making useless out of this law. They are gradually rendering this law useless. Now, I'm telling you. I wouldn't blame anybody. I blame Ghana Police Service. When you read the laws of Ghana Police Service, their functions, the Police Act, was it the police is to prevent, or say prevention and detection of crime, apprehension and prosecution of offenders, maintenance of law and order, protection of life and property. Kwame, listen to me. Prevention, me used to pay prevention. What is prevention? Prevention, be say, Wo Ghana Police Service, you don't sit down for something to happen. And more people could do boni answer. And son you have to prevent crime. That's the loss of the functions of the Ghana Police Service. That's the reason why Kofi Boachi ko Kumasi. Nathan Kofi Boachi, COP, retired. Okoye, Regional Police Commander, Ashanti region. The first engagement, he called all the hoodlums. Criminals, hardcore criminals. Because I thought you would be so criminal.
Yeah.
But when we say Sankofu, said this is what they do. And he called all the macho men. Our golden tulip and catch on say, Maba, men am here police commander. Ubian Shahun Huye, so be behind say Kwaya we are men commercial. Met me a kuat watch me. Ubi Kwasia, because Kwame, he was doing that to prevent crime. The same thing that Dr. Dampare adopted. And he ever got 31st night, and he realized some pastors may keep false prophecy to create confusion, to cause fear and panic in the system. It is an idea. Let me release a statement to Famra Bonting to prevent that crime, because causing fear and panic is captured in our Criminal Offences Act. Say a crime. Let me prevent it. And man, mansa. And then the yaba to aba Kwame. You start election. You registration. You know perfectly well say election be on this country registration be Kwame. You could pa. You did a true call a polling stations and as a registration centers. Son mano people been jacked. Your first registration centers. You know all this in this records is before you. Before that, Kwame, you issue a statement at the Barbontin police TV mustati normal to scare people. I didn't think I'm at 11 at the best Eddie Kano to get the support of Ghanaians. You prevent people, you scare people. So what because your father say a polling station and I say Obeku registration center with hoodlums, we will deal with you. As a someone shall say yes, I don't know. Oh my dear new questions. Oh my dear new questions. We are no about issue statement to say police is under control. Dr. Dampare, police is under control. We will deal with you. You do what? Police is under control. Before Obaya Sadi, Dr. Dampare should tell us the state of what happened in Ascendoff. When the NDC people accused the MPP for say, Omakoto to a tour, ever stronghold, Asempra, so mebwa. And the police made us to understand that they have arrested 3 people. What is the state of that story? What is the state of that story? Justin Kodria from Ponce, baby, I know Chasopoku, the stronghold, Yakotu to Toho, and the police said that we have arrested them. What is the state of it? So we in the TV soon now man confirm we say Sanko for Omukwaya Sad and Kwame. We are taking them to jail. Obiedu Honomoa, Obiedu Honoma the back. Yes, man is so alcohol. You should tell us the state of it. Why did he arrest them? I don't know, arrest them. Okay, Ghana, the electoral offenses and their sanctions, no. Okay, session 4 now. Last Saturday, I was using it for my program, Real-Time Hooliganism. Also, be able to prevent you from registering any of your back to baby. It's against the laws of the country. And the issue, a law should deal with you. What is the state of it? Professor Kislinyako, Kwame.
Yeah.
A camera capture no clear. Se papa no will Jessica and Yama electoral commission. And I say, electoral commission representatives. Camera clear. A Brunei police was in the bed clear. Kwame. Papa Nadia to me say, yes, I paid money. What could make you arrest? What is the state of it? Kwame, we should have known the state of it even before signing registration after it. Because in there is the electoral process. State no here from one country. Professor Kislinya Kwasamna Akosi say, SSC who never here for Kwame. They are making your friend say vigilantism law no useless, and they are the law enforcement agency. They should make sure say the vigilantism law is being upheld.
Yes, Abba.
Abba, we are not Abba. As my videos were in a. It didn't just vigilantism as Abba. Abba, not Abba. Kwame, Abba, men am a catcher of Kwame. She, I did be costing a member eating. Meme wo passe panu kojo bamba. Ufesu. So no kojo bamba. Kojo bamba. I am wo passe blood. And then chain Kwame braba. On a former bulldog, a Delta Force. And when when by 2008. No gadi a politician be. 2012, Tiasma make you. Ama we free abem. Tiasma make you. We free abem. 2012, I no make a committee statement and no did agro. Statement 4 years after that election, or make a statement to be or say they did something in 2008. But no Akadia Diagroka. He was apprehended, arrested, took to court. Ninyamiadum, if you charge the general, and a Kudunian Hudie. 4 years. Yetiha. Ama hopes na doya abekache yense. 2016. NPP for control dynamite our voter region. Just to scare people from voting.
Yeah.
It is all over the place. What is police doing about it? Are you care about the peace of this country? 2016, 8 years down the line, Kwame, criminal cases don't have a status bar. Criminal crime is crime forever. In order to make sure say peace ever prevail, no Kwame. As a so free hopes na doye no mo bisa the question. Why me na kotu e also na aka hubi? Because Sadia na wakwan is a recipe of disaster instability, Kwame. Dachi obi tai kopai e wo hogbo ya e dia sambaba. Dynamite bunu mate kra it is a bomb. Okay. Minerals and Mining Act no it's now how you go through before you be explosion. Explosion, Kwame, explosive law. Okay, Environmental Protection Agency, law na. So and also so eshamukina explosion. Person make explosion, Kwame. It's a process that you have to go through before you can do it. Ebi amede blaster bepo, ebi amede buy a boy, me de ya mines, me de way, and on what go through the process, yama paper, we the nearby communities no aqua se what can ya to meeting obia ya we, it will blast obia yamon shano. Because a dangerous dynamite edukunipa. But nipa na babontia be catch say, ni patriotic party for control dynamite. Our voter region scare people from voting. Eti nipa ama abontia beto aba ma NDC. Nipa we to ho obi amfria no.
Very well.
Obi amfria no Kwame. What kind of policing is this? Eti election we dey kosuru mo hunu. Mo hunu se election e hu. Kwame, eti mo hunu dey yetse mo kakra kwati Kwame ye hunu. Dey ye children unum say na me hwe no me phone so ha uyi ni na me hwe and me hwe mani kakra na I was just jotting something but obi a volume no too mu na hu say card na ehu
very well. And I made that say 32 after 9. We'll do a bit of your messages right now. Yakin kind of wants to watch in China, but Obatampa Prostate Center for Adaro Bante, Pacho Prostate Bia, and Wabaha Biano, one more Ebeyi Saw how Nino, Eddie Free Wano Pace, a Wootie Bia, make it a point not to Anamona Copiemo, Ewo Obatampa Prostate Center for one more Aswayam Pacho, why ya show Catita, Ewo Bememu, why would Johnson or Johnson or Aya Nebia Bedrana Joa, Ota Johnson Tentempa, Ninano, Udro Batampa, Ebeye a 10 of the past. One base challenges in Nano, Eddie Free was some Pacho, Ojon so Ayana pressure no, the dear Chininano, Ewo form. pacho prostate no ebo kokopa anope ko na woni obatampa for any ensawoso na wombejo so aboa wo ye pa omo numbers no 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 obehu womo ewo eye fifi prat laptop kaswa nyenya no kwantempon no eso eho na obehu eye obatampa prostate center for na anope woni womo edi ensawoso wombejo so etimi aboa wo ye pa pacho shenen so mame se afi Yanewa ana atena entino. We are very much grateful, sir. Anopebia no ode wafidie ede etoha 34 after 9. But ma yentie the course so ewo kukum no na yembra. Pacho join your live ewo Facebook. Ma yenhwe ni yentie mbra.
I'm going to
And indeed, this is 2024. We know any war movie, any action film. We know a physical. The course so a war a kukum in the Ahafo region. Okay, and no Anna who physical. Medical catcher that say we know a dress rehearsal for December 7th. Oh yeah, they are a basic. No, that is it. One more shall say one more year rehearsals. No practice. No, Anna one more year. No, but. I mean, this is the country we live in. And I report Kabibri, so I will not go there. My main kind of messages in the mouth. Na yan sorry so and comes. Speaker, good morning. Accusation of arrest of Honorable Alhaji Collins Dauda, MP for Asutifi South, and his involvement in the violent incident during the voter registration exercise deemed as false and malicious, a false allegation circulating in the media and on social media as well. The Honorable Collins Dauda has not visited the constituency Esunafo South during the registration exercise. These unfortunate allegations are being purported and propagated by certain element within the New Patriotic Party. Thank you. Kwame Appiah, you sent in that one. May I say any message, you know? This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker. What you have shown is the training towards the general elections. Ghanaians and the police must be vigilant. You agree with me? Sir, make us a way address rehearsal. Thank you very much. We say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. We say, your brother's son is your son, not your nephew. Okay, thank you for a message, you know. With the about one for with the anchor. This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker, and your team. You guys are doing fantastic. You always speak the truth to power. God bless you. And Nana from Paul Ziga, thank you for a message, you know. This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Please tell Nana from Paul Ziga that he has won my heart today. He's a true patriot, journalist, SB Japan. You sent in that one from USA. Hey, Mr. Japan, it's been a long time. Good morning, US for home saying. This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker, and your team. Indeed, you guys are fantastic in the morning. This is where truth are being spoken. We agree with you and your team. God bless you. This one's I'm from the encounter. Na yehu baby motie yen na mo hwe yen so efri messages no don so bo na bo fa so. Okay. Good morning, Speaker. Can we listen to the side of the NDC candidate at Ahafoano, just as you did to the NPP candidate as well? Kweku Richard, sensing that one from Wasa. You thank you. But your numbers, we've called and go through. Why? Production team, Efre na. One more Ed Pikia, but we have called several times. The lines are not going through. This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Fantastic morning show by all standard. Your show is loud and clear inside Kwame Musical Enterprise. You sent in that one from Konongo. Beatrice Boache, thank you for a message. And pay Kwame Ventures for Konongo for your church. This one says that, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Common registration and they are fighting like this. Then what will really happen during the general elections? Greetings to Kofi Frimpong Ziga, my role model. Tedious, you sent in this one from Ada. Thank you for a message. This one says that the very final one, Mediwesi. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Thanks so much for how you asked both the NPP and the NDC guy the questions concerning the Ahafo issue. You are very learned and very intelligent. God bless you and protect you, as well as Mother Ghana. Papa J, you sent in that one from Kessben. Thank you for a message. Your time, as your messages are here in their numbers, but a few ones are you betting me. Yenda was saying now it is only 39 after 9. Time to check out of here. Now make on me now. Sejo any team no at the Medford action no at the Babetua so at the amount. A good year 70 no ana papa no ewo NT womo na at exactly 1 o'clock we'll come up with a breaking news. Now for programs I hold on in so at was so. Me did Kwame Appiah Kubi on behalf of my production team. I want to say a very big thank you. Stay with us and the rest of our programs. I don't the best answer Abba Besumo. Good morning.